Yeah, woo, nice first show. Sorry about the new noise behind me. Now the band starts up. Sorry about the movement. Yeah, right. You're wondering what all the movement is. I'm holding it against myself because there's no way to hold it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and give. If you want to give, down below there is a link for PayPal. Otherwise, just use the normal um, thanks and all that. Thanks goes to super, super thanks, whatever it is. I forget. It's been a long time. I should be over the other side videoing, but I can't stand those people. But no matter if it's going anything. Once these guys have finished their turn. Sorry it's so shaky. So they're setting up for the rescue races. Don't ask me when I the word for that. I heard it somewhere, you know. Don't know all the words. I know something. You're in another language. I don't know what it's called. Oh, man. Yay. Sorry, I can't help myself being so excited. people. Airport is so busy today. Planes are flying over all over. Accident are coming in to start their thing. Yes, it's copyright music, that's live, but it's not live. We have the SES standing by there.
So, ladies and gents, please put your hands together
We have all the
for
whole
the EddieTheStreamer bikes and drones.
wood chopping. Someone will come and do the announcing, I guess. There's a couple of bands on. One's Cowboys with Wings or something. Some other band. I don't know what. We're getting ready for the esky races. Triple M esky
Well, we won't
races.
be too far away, and we will have the first round of our Triple M lawnmower racing out here this afternoon.
Well, it's not lawnmower pesky, but lawnmower powered. I wonder which ones will go and which ones will stop.
It appears we are resetting our course out in our show jumping arena. So we have one class to go, and that will be our 120 centimetre class here this afternoon. We will be running that show jump while we are running our mowers. So while we're just setting up, I'll make my way over and quickly bring you the results of our 100 and our class 1008. It's been a long day, I'm sorry folks. Our 110 centimetre class, I'll bring you those results and then we can get underway with our male racing here shortly.
They got that crazy chook thing as well, and a lot of good entertainment coming your way. So keep watching. Like and subscribe. Sorry about the movement. Not even anywhere I could.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be able to give you those results, but what I will do is introduce to you Molly from Triple M so that we can get this first SU racing underway. Over to you, Molly.
Afternoon, everybody. My name is Molly and I am from Triple M and I am here to get some adrenaline pumping, some heart racing and some engines going with our Triple M SU racing. So if I can get my racers to come on in and grab a seat. If this is your first time ever seeing these SUs, let me give you a rundown of what it is. We've got a bunch of SUs, we strap some engines to them, we get some people that are silly enough to race them. What they're going to do is they're going to head down the track here, they're going to do a loop of the cones down the end, and they're going to come back. Nathan, are we doing 1 or 2 laps? 2 laps? We're doing 2 laps today. What they're racing for is the spot in the grand final. That grand final is on Friday night, and they will be racing for $1,000 cash if they make it through. So, if everyone can chuck your helmets on.
Try the tripod.
Now, if you are interested in being involved, just let's have a bit of fun down here. We've got 2 more heats tonight, one at 6:50 and one at 8 p.m. If you are still around, come and meet me down at the Triple M umbrella here. You can put your name down for that. We do have some races tomorrow and Friday as well, so if you're keen and will be around, check the show guide for the times. The only rule is infos choose, and you must be 18. All right, everybody's looking pretty ready to go.
We're waiting around.
While we're just getting some helmets sorted out. So, racers, final instructions are, as Nathan just let you know, we're going down on the inside of the track, down to the witch's hat in front of the Chance Regional Council sign, around, back down here, and we're doing 2 laps. No cheating, no false starts, no sticking an elbow out as you go around to try to knock somebody else off. I will disqualify you, and I can be pretty harsh. How are you feeling? Everybody's SE on. Racers, are you ready? Crowd, are you ready? Sam, are you ready? All right.
Be more ready with
Let me
God.
get ready. All right, racers on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Now, there isn't really, oh, we're going to stall. There is still a chance. There's still a chance. You can still get there. I've been doing this for a few years now, and every single year I'm told a different thing about what the tactic is to win this. Some say be heavier, some say be lighter. Apparently there are certain SUs that are harder than others. I'm not sure about those. But it is all about the cornering as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see if they can do something here.
Slowest race
Turn
ever.
around, turn around, turn around, turn around, go. It's a photo finish, but it doesn't really count. All right. Let's go and have a chat now. What was your name? Riley. This isn't your first time racing an e.t.c, is it?
No, I won 2 years ago.
So do you think that's given you an advantage maybe this time, or? All right, well, Riley, you are through to the final on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are keen, check that show guide for the race times. Come down and meet me here. But thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you all very shortly.
Oh, back it off now. Probably the wood chopping or the chicken thing. I don't know which one's next. I haven't got any blocks set up, so I've got the pile climb set up, but they don't have any blocks set up, so maybe they're only doing the pile climb. Oh, the chook thing. This is marginally fun. Well, I think so anyway. Have you ever seen chicks on quad bikes? Well, you're about to. Or chickens. Oh, wait. Wondering what's happening. They're just setting up for the chook run. Oh man. Got all the rides going off over there. Then it'll be dark enough to see the lights.
Well, we're only a couple of minutes away from being on our next entertainment act. Tommy G has been down in the chook shed. He's been showing his chooks all day. Now he's going to bring them out here to entertain you. So we do have a big line of entertainment lined up here for you this afternoon and this evening. For day one of the Cairns show for 2025, 120th Cairns show. And if you haven't made your way down to the Fred Mile Exhibition Centre, they have got a display there representing the 120 years of Cairns show. There's plenty to see around the grounds. If you haven't seen it all, make sure you come back over the next couple of days and do so. Because you cannot fit Cairns show all in one day, in my opinion. As I said, we're not too far away and we will have Tommy G presenting our chicken run. Following on from chicken run, we will have our urban energy presentation of the invitational tree climbing and living contest. As you can see out on this main arena, we have got two wonderful tall limbs or wonderful tall poles out here. The competitors will climb all the way to the top, pull out a handsaw and cut a cookie off those two sticks that you can see right at the top. Once that's done, they hit the button and time will stop. Following on from our living contest, we will have our first of two airtime freestyle motocross displays. More rescue racing, chicken run will return, then we will be graced with St Monica's dance troupe. Cowgirls with Wings will be making their first appearance out here with their trick riding. More rescue racing, our last presentation of the airtime freestyle motocross, and then we finish off the night with bang, with the Safety Card Australia and Explosive Arts fireworks finale. So make sure that you do have a seat somewhere on or around the ground for that demonstration and that display here this evening. A very big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors who have generously donated to help us put on this show for you. We couldn't do any of what we do without our very generous sponsors. So please, if you can help them in their business, please do so. Anyway, we can keep the lines of communication open because they can start a business and we can keep asking for sponsorship to keep putting this wonderful show on for the Cairns community. Also, a very big thank you goes out to all the volunteers right around the ground. The show is run on volunteers, and it will be our president all the way through to every single councillor, worker, everyone that's here to do their thing, volunteer their time to be here. As I said, we can't do it without them, so a very, very big thank you to all of our sponsors. A little bit of interesting trivia. Agricultural shows around Australia are actually the largest volunteer organisation in Australia, with over 500,000 volunteers willing to you a show or numerous shows each and every year.
Oh, come on.
So as I was saying, volunteering and our volunteers very, very important. Well, he's been out in the chook sheds all day, but I think something may have changed. But Tommy G, can you let us know what's going on here, please, mate?
I would absolutely love to. I think it's time to crank some music up and get crazy out here on the arena. What do you think? You want to see some action out there, cats? I was hoping you were going to say that. Well, my name is Mr. Jack Farmer, and this is Chicken Run 2.0 Farmyard Edition. Now today, I've been all over the showground showing off my pig, my cow, and my rooster, and I want to bring them out here for you tonight. But they're a little bit shy, so they need a lot of encouragement out there. So we need all the mums and dads, all the boys and girls to make a whole bunch of noise for me. What do you say? Are you ready out there?
No.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together for Chicken Run 2.0! Oh, yes! Have a look how beautiful they are! Make some noise for the farm animals out there, cats! You got the rooster! You got the cow! And you got the pig! Ladies and gentlemen, these are racing farm animals, that's right! Shooting the pig, shooting the farm, but I tell you what, they are ready to go head to head out here for you tonight! And you see out here in the arena, we've set up a track down here to try and challenge our farm animals. It could be the national competitions out here tonight, it could be ours, it could be anyone. We put all out high classic, first racing race extravaganza! Oh, how about it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for my farm animals! Oh, g'day animals, Hey, good to see you out there, doing very, very well out here tonight. Okay, we'll bring that music down a little bit here for you now. Animals, as you know, we're very, very lucky. It's the first time we're able to come out here on the arena, and we're going to put you guys head to head to see who is the fastest. Okay, now, I know you've been training very, very hard. You're wearing sports deodorant, you've been wearing F1, you're watching F1. I know you're doing very, very well. So it's up to you. What do you think out there? Are you ready to race? What do you think out there, cats? Are you ready to race? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's introduce to you racer number one out here. Crank some music up for him over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this chicken over here, he's more than the 12 herbs and spices. That's right, he is fit as a fiddle. He's got 2 wings and a wishbone. He is out here for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please put your hands together for the rooster? Good on you, Rooster. Good to see you out here, my friend. Great job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, over here to number 2. Would you please put your hands together? This man, he's weighing in at 946,000 kilos. That's right. He is not daisy. He is not lazy. Please put your hands together for the cow. Oh yeah, full milk down here, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to break tested, that is for sure. Good to see you, Luke. Great to be out here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bad man out here over on the side. He's coming here tonight, super duper hot. He is streaky as bacon, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for the pig. Hey, now Mr. Pig, I've talked to you about this before. He's a little mouse, this pig out here.
Thank you.
And every time he comes out here in the race, there is absolute chaos. So Mr. Pig, we're going to be keeping an eye on you. I've got all my officials out here as well, and they're going to be watching me, my friend. There's going to be no funny business out here, okay? Alrighty, I think it's time to go. What do you say out there, cats? Are you ready to see some action? To your bikes, please, over there, fellow animals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, of course, our friends at Yamaha have provided us with our Razor 700 quad bikes out here for you. Oh, you're stretching already, are you, Pig? Yeah, I thought so. Over on the outside here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the rooster. Over on the inside over here, we do have the cow. Now in the middle, we're supposed to have the pig. Where did he go? Come on, Mr. Pig, line it up. What are you doing, fella? No, Mr. Pig, what are you doing, mate? No, you're supposed to go that way, fella. You're supposed to go that way. You've got to turn it around, mate. Turn it around. That's it, turn it around. What are you doing, mate? No. You're supposed to ride your bike like that, mate. You don't even have any handlebars on it. You got to work 180 degrees, mate. You got to go that way. That's the track that way. 180 degrees. Now, what are you doing, mate? You can't even bend down. You've had way too many bends. But get up there. Hey, get on your bike, fella. Jump on your bike. Turn that bad boy around. Now you can see out here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a track set up here for our farm animals. It is going to be the best of 2 laps out here. And it's going to be the last one back here to the red. Will be a rod leg. Okay, so animals, are you ready? Hands, are you ready? Let's count them in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, yes. Who's going to be? Who's going to be the rooster? Who's going to be the cow? Who's going to be the pig? Look out! Up there, looking very fast. Rooster's up the front there, making a nice turn. Coming back on the inside, it's a cow. How about this? He is so fast. By the time he's past you, he's past you. Oh, coming in around the right top pass. Up over here, it's got the cow. Coming back here, it's going to be, oh yes, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of race number 1, put your hands together for the cow. Good on you, Moon Cow. Hey, I knew you could do it, my friend. I thought you were a little bit too full from having all those milkshakes, but you've done quite well, my friend. Very, very good job. Okay, race number 1 was one over there. Hey, get away from my cow, Mr. Pig, get away from my cow. Yeah, I know, you're out of gas already, far. Yeah, you might need a bit of a break. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Cow. Thank you, Rooster. Jumpy there, thank you. Race number 1, ladies and gentlemen, was won over there by the Moo Cow. Race number 2, we line up here for you. Now, I don't know who it's going to be this time, but we're going to go through to the final. That's enough out of you, my friend. That is enough out of you. Oh, no, you can't take that thing. Oh, hey. No, we'll have none of that out of you here tonight. You've been warned once. All right, it's time for race number 2 out here. Let's go out there. Here we go. Are you ready to see some action? Quick work there from the cow. Last year's champion, you got the big rooster over here. Brought it on very, very fast from the last game show. Mr. Pig over here. Come on, fella, you're wasting valuable time. Let's go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, who thinks it's going to be the rooster? Who thinks it's going to be the cow? Who thinks it's going to be the pig? Oh, there's a few fans for the pig. I like that. Very good. Okay, race number 2. Animals, are you ready? Cans, are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And he's on a separate start on this one. Who won? Oh, the pig's pulling out to a massive lead down the front so far. He's got the cow right behind him. Oh, the rooster coming in the right side turn. Could be anyone on this one. Coming back very, very fast. Make some noise for the farm animals out there, cats. Hey, I've got some bad news there for you, Mr. Pig. Yeah, no, sorry, I think there's going to be a protest on this one. What are you doing, Mr. Pig? You can't celebrate it too much, mate. Hey, yeah, I know, sorry about this cow, sorry about this rooster. I know, he jumped the start and then he cut the collar. I know that. Hey, Mr. Pig, hey, we told you that before you could join us, but you've got to make sure you follow the rules. I know you do not follow the rules, mate. That's it. You are disqualified and you are out of the final, my friend. Hey, get away from my cow, mate. Get away from my cow. Get back on your bike over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of race number 1 was won by the cow. Race number 2 over here was, unfortunately, because of the disqualification over here, it was the rooster. That means it's going to be the cow versus the rooster in the final. What do you say out there? Are you ready to see some action? What are you doing, Mr. Pick? Mate, you're out of here, fella. You just got disqualified. No. Oh, you're cracking it, eh? Oh, okay. All right. Hang on a minute. Oh, there you go. You threw your key out of your bike. Mate, you can't do that. You can't do that, fella. Put your key back in your bike. Mr. Pig, we gave you a go, fella. You've got to get out of here. You're done. You'll have one more go. All right, hang on a minute. How about this? Because it's the last race, we'll put out that cans. If they say it's okay, you can have one more go. Does that sound all right? What do you think out there, Cans? Should we give them one more go? Okay, they say yes. That means you can have one more go. It's going to be quick. What are you doing? Oh, you didn't take a couple of breaths there. I'm not surprised. Jump on there, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get crazy out here. Let's crank some music up. The final race of the chicken run. All righty, venture mighty. It could be the rooster. It could be, what are you doing, mate? Back it up, mate. Back it up. Come on, no cheating from you. Back it up, mate. Back it up. Alrighty, so, animals, are you ready? What do you say, kids? Are you ready? Let's go in 3, 2, 1. You're away. No, Mr. Pig, you're going to go that way. Alrighty. There's all the racing around all over the chicken run. Looking good. That pig is right behind you. It could be absolutely anyone. They're absolutely flying. Look at them go on those Yamaha races. Make some noise for them out there. Who's it going to be? It could be anyone. It's shoulder to shoulder. Look at that shoulder. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, your last year's champion has come through the wet sail. The winner of the first round of the chicken run. Put your hands together for the rooster. Get over here, rooster. I knew you had it in you, my friend. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the cow and the pig. Get on your piggy. Hey, mate, what you like, fella? What you like? He's in the looks. We'll be back a little bit later. But in the meantime, Christo, mate, I tell you what, you go from chooks to pigs to cows. You got no idea who was the fastest one. I actually thought it was going to be the rooster, so I did pick that well. But I should have given you the inside mail. I'm sorry about that, my friend.
Last time you gave me the inside mail, I'm still trying to recover from it. But anyway, what are you between that pig? Because I need to get some of it for my horses. He's doing really well.
It's juicy. Oh, you should take some of the crackling. I'll tell you what, we keep them plugged around my farm, mate.
Absolutely.
Go to Christo.
Thanks, Tommy. We will see Tommy and the team a little bit later on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to pass over to Steve Arnett, who is going to run through and explain why these two big piles are out in the middle of the ground. The competitors are ready to go. This event is an invitational, so all of these climbers have been invited to perform and compete here this afternoon. Anyway, Steve, if you're right to go, I'll hand over to you, my friend.
Good on you, mate. Good day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Can Show. Yeehaw! We're back again. Goodness me, it's a turnaround so quick. The year's gone so quickly. All right, well, today we're going to go through the eliminations tonight, so this evening, yeah. Now, what that means is it's pole climbing, but it's more to do with how they operate out in the field. So what we're going to do tonight, it's trick climbing, and they call it limbing. Limbing meaning there's a branch up there somewhere. Oh, well, it's not a branch, but it's a piece of timber there. So they've got to climb up there, and they've got to pull out their sword, and they've got to cut that off, and that will give them their qualifying time. So about tonight. So once again, we got me out of the way, but we'd like to thank some of our sponsors, of course, Ergon Energy for the polls, and of course I've got the SES crew that are here tonight that are always here looking after us every year and do a magnificent job. So that's what the score is tonight, folks. It's climbing and living. Tomorrow night and Friday, People's Day, it'll be pole climbing. It'll be the best times racing to the top. So that gets more exhilarating and more exciting as in the next couple of days. Good to see a few people in the crowd tonight. A beautiful night for us all here at the Cairns Show. Wednesday night, of course. Hello, Dan. Hello, Danny. Hi, guys. How are you? G'day, people. You're joining us here for the first time at the Cairns Show. Hope you enjoy it. If you haven't seen the pole climb before, I don't know how fast these guys are going to go. And the duelists, of course. Now, you'll notice with all of these climbers, they have spurs on the side and they also
I don't
have the
know.
front.
When they
In the
beat
front
them or
ones, they
something.
run up a tippy-toe style. And if it's on the side, they will dig in on the side. They've got to get it down pat, they've got to get a routine, they've got to get a rhythm happening for them to get to the top. Now, it may look easy, but it's not, because they gas out really quickly. There's a couple of little obstacles, a few big knocks on along the way, or a couple of twists. On the one on the right-hand side, you can see it's got a bit of a twist in it. They've got to navigate through that, and that could be a bit of a problem as they're trying to get up there. So probably not as exciting tonight as it will be in the next couple of days. Well, we'll hope we can find a little bit of excitement with these climbers. Climbing and living, it's called tonight. There's no prize money in this one, it's more of elimination and getting the best time they can for them to enter into the pole climbing for tomorrow night and on Friday, of course. It's a process of elimination over the next 2 days. All right, I think we've got a couple of climbers ready to go, so as I said, what they've got to do, they've got to get up to the top. Once they get to the top, it's not over. Then they've got to pull out a saw. It's like a hand saw, a purposely made hand saw, for chopping down limbs as they do when they're actually out in the scrub or in the suburbs, cutting down one of your trees or a tree that needs to be felled. All right. I'm not too sure about these young fellas. There's a couple of a few newbies in the mix this year, and it's good to see. Anybody can participate. You just got to inquire about it. All right, here we go, boys. Cheer them on if you wish. Okay. Up they go. Here we go. A little bit slow with these young fellas here at this stage. Just trying to get their bearing. On Friday night, you would have seen Scurry up there. They'll do it up in around 16 seconds. This is going to take a little bit longer tonight, but that's okay. Be patient and encourage him a little bit. On the left-hand side, I'm not too sure what his name is. No names at this stage, but we'll try and get some names as we go along. Not doing too bad, just getting a feel for the pole, and that's the most important thing at this stage. It's like anything you do. You drive a car, you drive a truck, you ride a motorbike, you get a feel for it. You go easy in the first run or two. That's what these two guys are doing. At the same time, they like to get up there as fast as they can so they can qualify for tomorrow and on Friday. But the guy on the right-hand side, and the Ergon Energy pole on the left, getting up there. Once he gets there, there's still more to do when he gets there. The physical stuff has only just begun. All right, so he's pretty gassed out. His thighs are hurting, his ankles are hurting, his calf muscles are aching, his quads are hurting. Oh, he chopped it off. Give him a big round of applause. Well done. Come on.
Yay! Great.
Come on, up you go. Hurry up. He's gassed out. See, this is what happens, and I mean, that's fair enough. They're trying to encourage him to go all the way. But that's what the climbing and cutting, living. Like they do in the scrub, yeah. Remember cutting down very big trees. Come up, run up a tree, cut a limb off it. Here he goes. He's going to have a crack at it. He's got there, which is the main
My
thing.
person, this one.
Pulls out his saw. Bites off a big brown cell. Although that climb alive, isn't it? Nice big python up there. There it goes. Down it goes. And give him a big round of applause. so that's how it is tonight, folks. We're going to go through a few of these. As I said, the pace is not going to be that fast tonight, but if you get the opportunity to be with us tomorrow night, and especially on Friday night, when we do the open climbers, that's when you see the real fast climbers get to the top. We've got a few girls that are going getting involved this year, which is great to see. We've seen a few over the last few years with that, and that's been really good. If you're interested in the arborist, becoming an arborist, you can always talk to Talitha or the crew over there. There's some teams here that represent different arborist companies in Cairns. It's hard, tough work. Pays well, I believe. And if you like green ants, you'll come across a lot of those in your travels. And other little bugs and things that want to keep you up there in the tree. No, I'm not making it sound too dramatic, but it can be. You see these guys and girls working on the highways and down the side trees. It is hard, arduous work, especially around the summertime. Anyway, he's got up there. We're going to get another climber all ready to go. We've got Nathan and Nathan, two Nathans.
Go Nathan, go Nathan.
And Nathan's going to win.
Both of them. Yeah, Nathan's going to win and Nathan's going to come second.
All right, Nathan and Nathan. Nathan in the orange, Nathan in the green colour. I don't know if these guys have done it before. Nathan, have you done it before? They've both done it before, haven't you? Yeah. All right, so these guys might put on a little bit extra pace than the other two. Remember, some of these guys and girls have only done it for the very first time. Yes, they've been out there in the suburbs and out bush felling trees, but they also do it at their own pace and under strict guidance by their supervisors and their bosses. Here, this is more of a fun thing. They're not relying on pace out there. Here we go, Nathan and Nathan. Oh, these boys are a little bit faster. Nathan on the orange shirt, he's doing all right. Nathan on the orange shirt, Nathan on the green shirt, trying to catch him. How's it going? Neck to neck at the moment, they're not too bad. I tell you what, it's even Steve at this stage, or even Nathan at this stage. Oh, he's had a bit of a
Nathan,
this is
go
what happens.
Nathan. Orange
He's
Nathan's got it.
had a bit of a situation up there, not too sure what happened, but and Nathan in the orange is getting to the top. The time is not too bad. Well, we haven't got the main clocks on at this stage, the digitals, but we will have those on tomorrow. And he's up there. He's going to cut that piece of timber off. He'll be pretty happy with his time. How it goes? Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please. Easy time, man. 44 seconds. That's not too bad. They've done it before, and second Nathan's still trying to get there.
I think the record was 16.
Having that little hiccup halfway up the pole can gas you out even more because you've got to try and redeem yourself again, and it takes a lot of energy. And most of the time, they just want to give up and say, "Oh, they'll send me back down again." So understandable. But Nathan in the green getting to the top is determined to cut it off.
Yeah.
25 metres high of those poles are. 25 metres is a long way to the top. If you want to qualify. Good on you, Nathan. You're getting there, mate. Don't cut that rope. Okay, down it comes. Look out. Ooh. All right, give him a big round of applause too. He got up there. So
Hey, go Nathan.
last year, we ended up canning it because, I don't know, some bright person decided to put hardwood up there. So when they were cutting it, they were there for about 10 minutes trying to cut this limb off. This year, I think they put balsa wood up there to make it a little bit easier for them. So, but yeah, last year it got difficult for them, so they just axed it after got rid of it, and decided just to do the eliminations. These are eliminations tonight. If they feel they're not doing good quality time and they don't feel they just don't have the the energy to do it all, or for some reason they've had their run, they don't want to do it tomorrow night. That's fair enough. They'll opt out, and somebody else will have a crack. All right, waiting for the next two climbers. Once again, I'd like to thank the SES
Nice
boys
one
and
over
girls,
there.
guys and girls that are here again tonight, like always here, Glenn and all the team. Get a chance, get around the sideshow alley. Looking quite colourful around that side. I believe there's a brand new ride around there. It's called Zero Gravity. And that should be an interesting one to have a look at. Plenty of food stalls. Chock a block this year. The whole showgrounds has been booked out. The little stalls, Fred Wild Pavilion has been booked out. And remember, tomorrow, if you want to get a photo with the Melbourne Cup, yes, the original Melbourne Cup, that's going to be on display tomorrow. And you can go along there and you can hold it, but you must have gloves. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to provide gloves or you bring your own gloves, but the Melbourne Cup, the original item, is going to be here, the trophy, in the Fred Bowl Pavilion tomorrow, and you can go and get a photo taken. In the morning from 9 o'clock, I think it's up. And then it does, it's doing a tour of Australia. So we've had the opportunity to have it here for the first time with the Cairn Show, from the 25
Sorry.
Cairn Show.
I'm really
So
warm.
just a few things you can have a look at. A little bit different this year, of course. And of course, it is our 120th anniversary of the Cairn Show. That's an amazing thing. All right, we've got two more climbers going up there. I'm not sure if these boys have done it before. Let's find out a name here. We got Sam on the right. Liam on the left. Sam on the right, Liam on the left. Right, so all right, climbers, Liam on the left, Sam on the right. Up they go, Liam on the left, Sam on the right. Liam's already had a slip, but that's not going to hinder him too much. He's got a climb. Get up there, turn and get to the top, cut that limb off. Up they go. Oh, look at Sam. Sam's got a little momentum. Look at his pacing is up there. Now, this is you'll probably see Sam in some of the finals tomorrow night because he's doing pretty good timing. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, he's had a little slip and they're going to lose a second or two there. That'll count in the finals tomorrow. Come on, pull it out. They're not going to be doing the saw coming tomorrow night. Just a little bit different. And here we go. Can he get it down in a hurry? And there it goes. It's until it hits the floor. What do we got, Glenn? What time do we get? 41. Not too bad. It's probably the best score so far, best timing so far. Liam's still struggling a little bit, having a little bit of difficulty. As I said, if you have a look at Liam, I think he's got, not Liam, Sam's got the spikes at the front. Some climbers a lot prefer it that way. They seem to be able to scurry up a lot easier, but they've got a big in. I'm not sure if he has, I think he has. Oh no, they're all on the sides. So okay, the inside, yeah. They're going to use the side ones, that's the regular, that's the stipulation. He's up there now, here he goes, cutting the... Can't get the saw out. Hey, there he goes, down the cuts. Give a round of applause, people, please. All right, getting the next couple of climbers ready to go.
All right. acoustic
We got Aldrich and Zach. They're coming up next.
over there somewhere.
Climb and living. This is the start. Climbing and living, meaning up the top, cut the brakes off. A little bit different with this. Don't forget tomorrow as well, folks. 10 o'clock. We get underway with the big wood chopping over in that area over there. So if you love your wood chops, wood chopping, of course, integral part of the show circuit. And we've got it happening tomorrow, of course, something what we do every day. For the next 2 days, not today, of course, but getting underway roughly around 10 o'clock throughout the day. So a lot of wood chopping events happening tomorrow and on Friday.
Oh, back you go.
We got Aldrich and Zach.
I just got to go over a bit.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, Zach started before a couple of years ago. This is a bit different though, Zach. You got to get up there and cut a limb.
Maybe one of the doors.
Aldrich's having a bit of difficulty getting his harness and everything on. That's important because if that slips halfway up there, that could cause a few issues and cost him time. This has been the last of the eliminations for the limbers, I mean. The climbing and the limbing, and then we're going to have some practice runs up the pole as well for the proper pole climbing. Straight after we wrapped up, folks, we've got the airtime freestyle motocross team. They're going to be performing very soon, getting set up, so stay where you are because that is so exhilarating and wonderful to watch. All right, we've got Zach and Aldrich. Zach on the right, Aldrich on the left.
It starts getting exciting when you go.
All right, Zach on the right, Aldrich on the left. They're getting the momentum, trying to get that feel to that pole. He's getting into the coaching on the side, telling him to take smaller steps. See, that's still good costing, of course. Zach's taking his time. He's got this little bit of a rhythm and momentum happening there. But he's doing all right. This is just for the living and not too stressed when it comes. If they're going to be involved in the pole climbing, then they'll be trying to put some more pace on it. Okay. It's all important, of course, because you've got to get good timing. Aldrich on the left, Zach on the right.
They don't look very straight. Yeah, that doesn't look very straight with that.
Looks like Zach's going to get there. Again, he's not in too big a hurry. He just wants to get to the top and cut that limb. Here he goes. He's nearly there. Out comes the saw. And he's done it pretty quickly too. And yes, it's come down. Give a round of applause, folks, please.
Yay!
Aldrich's having a bit of difficulty getting to the top, so we'll just have to
I
be
think it's
patient
four
with him.
straight.
Once
I
he
don't
wants
get
to
used to
clever to
it
get there.
anymore. Watch everyone run to the front.
He's made it to the top. Yes, he has. Give him a big round of applause, folks.
Yay, bravo. Bring on the motorbike.
All right. That is it for the big
Got the
gap at
ball
this
in
stage.
front.
Does he cut it? Oh, I thought he already cut it. There it comes. Down it comes. Oh, yes, it does. All right. Prematurely ask you to give them a round of applause, but it doesn't matter. They appreciate it. Good on you guys and girls. Thank you. All right, now it's time for some climbers now, for the pole climbers. They're going to do some practice runs here. We've got a couple of girls, and the ladies are getting involved heavily over the last couple of years, and this has become a family affair. I remember these girls were these little pups, little babies. Who have we got here? We've got Savannah. Hey Savannah, how are you? How'd you go last year? You did all right, didn't you? What do you mean kind of? Did you pick up some prize money? Do you think your technique's improved? Do you think you're a little bit faster this year? Have you been practicing?
Hopefully.
All right, so tonight you're just simply going to test the waters tonight, just to get a feel for the pole and see how you go. This is not for anything other than just getting the feel for the climb itself. Your spikes are at the front. That's allowed in the pole climbing, but the living, it's all side stuff, isn't it? Do you prefer to put spikes at the front?
Yeah.
What about the ones at the side? Are they a bit difficult for you? What about when you're out in the doing the arborist work? Do you like side spikes, or have you got to use those side ones? Or you don't even do that, do you? All right, this is a bit of fun for you. Asking too many questions. Good luck, Savannah. She's here every year. And here we go. We've got another young lady over here. Hello. How are you? You're back again? All right. How did you go last year? And what was your name again? Jewel. All right, Jewel. You're getting bigger and faster all the time. So let's see how you go this year. Hey? You'll be right, darling. You get up there. You'll be fine. All right. As I said, this is not serious. This is just for a bit of a practice. Up they go. Jules on the left, Savannah on the right. Jules on the left, Savannah on the right. Look at these girls go. Hey, faster than the boys, aren't they? Jules on the left, Savannah on. Jules is just floating up there. Look at it. It's like a butterfly. Savannah's just clunking away, doing it at her own pace and doing very well. Look at these girls get up there. That's fast compared to last year. And Jules looks like she's going to get to the top in time. And touchdown. Look at that. 25.807. Give her a big round of applause at 30.386. Oh. That's
Pretty fast
very
on your
well.
pole.
Not bad. That's a practice run. This is not the real McCoy. This is the practice run.
Slow for their competition, but it's pretty fast. I mean, I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't do that. Something down.
Well, when you're born into
My
a
uncle
family
is,
of
mate.
artists, the expectations are high. You got mum, dad, and aunties and uncles, and everybody here watching on, and give you a little bit of encouragement. It's a bit like a musician, of course, and their kids going through the system. But well done, Jules. You'll be happy with that. You happy with that? You're not. Why? Is that fast enough? Savannah, you're all right with that. Had a bit of a stumble in the beginning, didn't you? The 30. What was your best score last year? 28. So you got to shave about 2 seconds off that. Jules, what's your best score? Thanks, Savannah. I know you gassed out. Jules, what was your best score last year? 22. So you got 3.8 seconds to shave off that, yeah? Can you do it?
Raining.
The coaching dropped out over. Where is he? He's run away. I think you'll do it. You'll be all right. You're floating up there so nicely. It was easy. Or looked easy. All right, Glenn, what do we got? Is that it? Couple more to go. Let's do a couple more. Come on, lads. Let's do it. All right, yeah, next couple of climbers ready to go. Who have we got this time? On the left-hand side.
Never seen him set up like that. Eh?
We got Will on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have Doc. Leon. Will and Leon. Leon, have you done this before? Last year? Oh, you haven't done it before. All right, we'll see how we go. So Leon has another crack. Liam, have you done this before? Will, sorry, that was last guy. Will, have you done it before? Okay, last year? Year before? Have you done any training for this? That's great, isn't it? One run yesterday. Okay. All right. Well, this is just a practice. Trying to get some. As I said, just get a feel for it. Hard to do commentary on this at this stage because they're not really that serious. Right, let's see. We go. Okay, lead on the left-hand side. Lead on the right-hand side. Look at them go up. These guys are pretty fast, ladies and gentlemen. They've got a bit of pace going. They're pretty fast. Look at this. They're going to make some good time. Look at that time. Look at the clock. Oh, Savage. He's had a ball. It's cost him a second. And 15 seconds. 16. Give him a big round of applause. That is great time.
15 seconds.
That is great timing. That is certainly the open timing slot. We're going to have some good running pole climbers on Friday night in the heats and the overs. If they're doing this time on a practice run, goodness me. But again, you all go pear-shaped simply by slips and falls and just gear malfunctions. We don't want that. They'd be pretty happy with that, these two lads. Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate. No, it's all right. 16, mate. That was probably close to the top score last year. Well done. You're 14 yesterday. Will, got to be happy with that. You are happy with that. You've only ever done it once, you said.
Well,
You got 18 yesterday. You showed up with the 2-4. Well done, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing the open tonight. These guys doing times like this. Phenomenal. All right, let's get another couple up there. Hang on. Excuse me, sir, but the Masters is over in that arena over there. How old are you, young man? Yeah, you can tell me. You lie a little bit. 63, and you're climbing poles. First time you've ever done it. 63 years young. You look as fit as a mallee bull. Hey, we're going to see how you go. Have you tried it? This is the first time. You had practice going. How did you go? What's your name? Michael, 63 years old. Get a load of that. Hey, you have to get your grandfather over there. What's going on? No, I shouldn't put it on him too much. 63 years old. Yeah. No? Oh, he's an SES volunteer. One of the SES boys is having a crack. Sorry, what was your first name? James, have you done it before, mate?
Twice now. Last year and the year prior, Not too bad. Just under 14 seconds.
Just under 14. All right. Good luck, mate. You're going to need it. You got the young fella over there, 63 years young, works for the SES as a volunteer. All right, now all you other SES guys and girls, take note, all right? I expect you all to be doing this next year. To leave this over, yes, please. All right. Michael and James. Michael, 63 years young. James.
come on.
I won't even mention how old he is. But I just think it's phenomenal. I think it's great. The reason I emphasise the age is because nothing is impossible. Age is just another number, unless you're 101. It's a bit difficult. Michael, 63. James on the left-hand side. Here we go.
8.
Up they go. Michael on the right-hand side. Look at James go up there. Hey, look at him run up the break pipe. Look at him go. He's pretty happy with his pace at the moment. No slips, no falls, no nothing. Michael's doing all right. Here we go. And 12.85. Are you serious? That's and look at Michael go. Look at him, 63 years young. Crawling up there like no problem in the world.
27, 28, 29.
There you go, Michael, 63. Oh, he's really trying to hit it. Grab it again, Michael. You can do it. Go a bit more.
Good going.
And give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
But he got 41.
Just goes to show, age has no barriers. There's no problem there. And James.
Yeah.
I've been doing this pole climb for about 15 years, that timing is stuff that wins the grand final, so to speak. So that's phenomenal. You'd be happy with that.
Yeah, thank you. But to me, it looks 2 meters shorter.
2 meters shorter. But you didn't have any slips. You felt that the pole was good all the way.
Yeah, compared to last year, I think I've picked up there every time, to be honest.
Well, mate, you've done very well. That is a phenomenal timing. All right. All right. Good on you guys. That was good to see.
Come on.
All right. It's back to the girls again. This time we've got. Hello. What's your name? Emily.
Like
Emily,
that.
you done this before? You haven't. First time you're going to have a crack at it. Really? Are you a bit nervous? You okay? It's all right. It's a lump of wood. This is hot. All right. All right, Emily. First time's always a bit nervy. Once you get it, once you kick the ball, it's game on. So once you think you're spiky, get up there. Listen to me, though. I think I know everything about this pole climbing. I've done enough. Good on you, Emily. Good luck. Over here. Hello. And what's your name again? I've forgotten since Emerson. Emerson, you've done this a few times. You were doing this when you were about a year and a half old, and you're still doing it. How'd you go last year? All right. What were your time last year, roughly? Can't remember. You just had a crack at it last year, didn't you? 20 something. All right. Let's see how you go this year, Emerson. Good luck. Emily and Emerson. Emily on the left, Emerson on the right. Young ladies, doing their practice runs at the pole climb, but they're also looking at their timing as well to see if they can better that for when the serious stuff happens tomorrow and the presentation of the trophies and prize money on Friday night. Okay, we've got Emily and Emmett. Oh, we've got a bit of a slip. Emerson on the right hand side, doing very well. She's got a good momentum happening up there. Look at her fly up there very easily. Emily's taking the time because it is her first time on the left hand side. She's just taken. This is her second climb, second time up. And look at Emerson get to the top there, doing very well. She did about 22 last year. She's just falling short of that. I think she'll be still pretty happy about her climb. Bit of a slip there. This is where it can go pear shape very easily. Lost her, what do we call that thing? What do you call that thing? Part of the harness. Unfortunately, she won't be happy with that, but that's okay. It's coming back down again. Emily's second climb. And we've got a result. 53.09, 27.642. Give a round of applause for the young ladies, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, did you lose your pole strap up there? No, I think she just let it go, released it. All right, couple more to do. All right, here comes the cutie show. Another girl to take a dominance. Hello. How are you, sweetheart? Are you good? Have you done this before?
Yes,
When did you do it?
last year.
How did you go last year?
I came first in novice.
You came first in novice. And how old are you?
10.
You were 9 last year, and you got first last year. What was your time?
43 and 2.
Were you happy with that?
Yes.
Good idea. What was your first name again? Zara. Good luck. Well done. 10 years old, Zara. Got first place in the top novice last year. 10 years young. Okay, we'll find out who we got here. We got Bailey. Bailey's been with us a couple of times too, hasn't she? First time just today. They've done nothing in the past. I thought Bailey had a crack last year, no? Okay. She's going to have a go at it for the first time this year, correct? Competition one. Ever. Never been in a tree. Not even a cubby house. You ever taken mandarins out of the tree? Not even mandarins. Never picked anything. Oh my goodness, you chucked in the beer. You don't even like trees. Oh, you like trees, but you like to plant them. Yeah, okay. Oh, she works in your nursery. And now you're going to make it what? She wanted to give it a go. Good on her. What was her name again? Bailey. All right, Bailey, who works in the nursery, plants trees, doesn't like climbing them. Going to have a crack at it tonight. Oh, good. Hey? Probably Glenn and I are going to have a crack later. Yeah, why not? No one's here. About 1 in the morning, after a few lemonades. Yeah, Glenn's wife saying, not over my dead body. Or over my dead body, I mean. Okay, we got little Zara. Good luck, girl. All right, Bailey, good luck. Okay, up they go. A little bit of slip for Zara on the right-hand side. Look at Zara. Got the first place in the novice last year. Bailey's doing all right, Bailey. That's it, Bailey. You're doing a phenomenal pace, Bailey. Keep it up, girl. Keep it up. That's it. Steady, steady. Zara's already up there. Come on, Zara, get to the top. The timing's going to be pretty good. I think she did about 40-something last year, she said, and she picked up the novice. Bailey's very first time ever being on a pole. And look at little Zara. She picked up the first place. Oh, she's had a slip. There seems to be a problem at that top end all the time. And hit it, Zara. Got it, 41. She got 42 last year to get first place. She's done better. But she did have a slip. Give her a big round of applause. A little Zara, 10 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And Bailey's first time she's ever done it, never been in the tree. Plants them, but doesn't climb them. Come on, Bailey. You're leaving a smoke trail, Bailey. You're going that fast up there. Good on you, girl. We're impressed. Keep going. You can do it. Big deep. Come on, Bailey. You can do it. Bailey, Bailey. Come on, Bailey, Bailey, Bailey. The crowd's cheering for you. Let's film over there. It's like the state of origin. You're on the big screen too. You're making television history. Be live stream. Oh, that's important. Live stream that is being shown right around Australia. Around the world, Bailey. You are on television around the world. Donald Trump is looking at you right now. You're going to make Australia great again, Bailey. But that's what it takes. Bit of grit, determination, hard work. That's the Aussie way. And this is Bailey doing it. Come on, Bailey, you can do it. There's sporting events around the world that have stopped to watch you do this, Bailey. Come on, Bailey. 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 Come on, Bailey, you can do it. First time ever. The world is watching, Bailey. Hit that button. And give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yahoo, buckaroo. Good on you, Bailey. These practice runs and the elimination are more exciting than the main events, aren't they? This is where you see a bit of comedy, where you see people that are really trying to dig deep to get up there, and you've got to give it to them. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I want your autograph, Bailey!
Bailey, there's a group of people there that want your autograph. Is that okay? You've become a superstar in one climb. You're amazing. You see Air Force One flying over, Trumpy's going to come and say good day. He'll, give you a presentation. Well done, Bailey. Congratulations, girl. Well done. You do a wonderful job planting trees. Now you've climbed your first tree. How do you felt you went? Better say good day to your fan club over there. They'll be cheering for you. Give them a big wave. Come on. Give them a big cheer on. Good on you, Bailey. All right, we've got one last one to do. Just having a bit of a run up. Last two, and then that's it. We'll hand you over to airtime. climbers ready to go. These are just the practice runs. Here we go. Up they go, folks. Up they go. Doing pretty well at the moment. These are, again, testing their times. Doing very well, Pace. I didn't get a name on the right-hand side, but he'd be pretty happy with his time by the look of it. Now, whether they're in the novice or 19.842, give them a round of applause. That's not too bad. And again, shave a bit more time off when they get serious tomorrow night and on Friday night, of course. They're going for the big prize money. There's something like $700, $1,500, and $2,500 prize money. It's good money. And it's thanks to Ergon Energy. And there it is, 40.430. Give them a round of applause. Well done. Right? But that's it for tonight, folks. We've done what we had to do with the living and the pole climbing with the practice runs. All these climbers will be pretty happy. You saw some really good times tonight. So what that indicates is that when it comes to finals time of the Open on Friday night, it is going to be fast. So make sure you're here if you can be. Or tomorrow night it'll be just as exciting with more elimination heats going on. Okay, folks, that is it for us in the centre ring. I'm going to hand you over to the team from Anytime.
Thanks, Steve. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Steve said, if you would like to see that hot climbing again, the competition just gets hotter and hotter over the 3 days. You need to come back tomorrow and on Friday to watch the heats and then the final on Friday. Well, without further ado, Tommy G.
Oh, Christo, I tell you what, mate, it just makes me feel good coming back to Cairns, and I love seeing the tree stuff up there. So good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Tommy G, the MC, and we are Airtime FMX. Now, Airtime has travelled around to find, quite simply, some of the best freestyle motocross riders in the business. But there is only one rule when it comes to freestyle motocross, and it goes like this. The more noise you make, the higher, the longer, and the crazier it's going to get out here. So what do you think out there, Cairns? Are you ready to see some freestyle motocross? Well, let's crank up some music, and we're going to welcome out 3 of the best in the business. They are Airtime FMX. Oh yeah, the woman sounds like it sounds to me like it can. Thank you so much for having us back in your beautiful town, ladies and gentlemen. A long relationship between the freestyle motocross scene and the Cairns show, and it is great to be back in this town. Now, if you've never seen freestyle motocross before, check out what we got going on out here in the arena. From over next door kicker, all the way down there back down the hard down there, that is 75 feet, around ridiculousness. And once you go for 40 feet in the air, any crazy stuff in between. This is super cool. The bike's a 45 riding through that with a brand new Yamaha YZ454 stroke and the YZ252 stroke. Something for everybody. A big shout out to the Cairns show that's having us here again. We've got ladies making up perfect weather out here for freestyle motocross and watching. The boys are getting warmed up and they're going to send it to tonight. Now, if you've got a phone on you, which I know you do, make sure you rip that bad boy out, put it on record. And if you get any photos or videos, we'd love to see them. Make sure you chuck them up on the social media. And just use the hashtag CAMSHOW or AirTimeFMX.
absolutely love this tour this time of year. We were at Townsville Supercars over the weekend. We've got Cam Show, and then we've got PBR on Saturday night, and then following up with Mossman. I mean, it's a dream run. We absolutely love it. I mean, how's the weather today? I mean, it's still in the perfect conditions for freestyle motocross. We're having some fun, so thanks so much for having us, Cam.
Oh, good on you, Bertie. You're making us all warm and fuzzy, and it's not just the sunshine. Okay, well, I think we want to get back out there in the ramps, but it's going to be up to you guys out there. What do you think, Cam? You want to see some more? You got it. Let's go. Round number 2. Oh yeah, freestyle motocross in the house. Then don't forget, make sure you rip that phone out, put it on record. And we want to see all your photos and videos, so rip them up on the social media. Alrighty, check it out. Kane Souls locked in on that 4th stroke. Here we go. Comes on up and hits it, hang on to it, Solly. Wow! They call it the one-hand heart attack. Make some noise for him out there. Back over this way, Brad Bush. Coming in on that 4th stroke. Comes on up, Gee! Wow! Are you kidding me? How about that from Brad Bush throwing away that dirt bike? Make some noise for him out there. I feel like we got some friendly competition going on out here. One guy goes big, the other guy goes bigger. Here comes the young gun, Ben Richards. Ripping it on that 2-stroke! Wow! Benny Richards with a massive whip out here. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Wagga Wagga. Make some noise for Benny! I just saw a laser light coming from straight over there. Just make sure you put that one down for us, okay? Good on ya. Cheers. Now we've done our upright tricks. We've done our style tricks. But I think it might be time to show this party upside down. Make some noise out there. 1, 2. How about that? Backflip, backflip, back to back. Oh, hang on, what's going on? The boys up the golden top, Ben Richards! Up and over, 1, 2, and 3. Shown by these guys are the best in the business. How about it, Cam? Stand those feet, clap your hands, and make some noise for the boys. Craziness out here. Now, wasn't that long ago that the backflip wasn't even heard of? The big stakes, these guys have to throw it down every single time they do a show. But where do we go from here? We've got style, we've got upside down. Now it's time to get really, really stupid. You might want to turn your eyes towards the sky. Check it out, James Soul. Bounce in the head, look out, James Soul with a massive suicide no-hander backflip. Wow! That is a no-look, no hands upside down, 40 feet above the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Mr. Kane Soul. Back on over this way. Check it out, Ben Richards coming in on this one. Gets on over here. Benny Richards turning it inside out with a massive quarter-over flip. Wow! How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That's why this man here, at 23 years of age, is one of the best in the world. Would you please make some noise for Mr. Ben Richards? Okay, we're still going to be able to ramp out here. Okay, Bertie, wherever you are, come on, mate. What do you got for us? Right, comes in and got it inside. Wow! You are kidding me. A massive ruler flip. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? That is why this man is the top of the tree of freestyle motocross in Australia. How about it? Would you please put your hands together for Mr. Brad Burke? You are absolutely out of your mind, you boys, and I'll have a look at that. You got a slow clap from Kane and Brad Benny. Oh, look at the love. The love's in the room. Okay. Well, Cans, what we could probably do is we could finish the show right here. or we could keep on going. Well, it's going to be up to you guys. I told you at the start of the show, if you go crazy, we go crazy. If you make some noise, we'll make some noise. What do you think? Do you want to see some more? You got noise for the boys out there, cats! Wow! Now why do they call that the train? Pretty simple. The guy in front stacks it, that means the guy behind stacks it, that means they all stack it, and end up over there in a big pile of dirt bikes. But lucky these boys are the best in the business, and they know what they're doing. And it looks to me like we can turn this bad boy around and hit it again. Righto, fellas, let's go! Have a look at this one, cats! 5 grand! And that's planned! Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 of the nicest guys in the sport. Would you please welcome back to Cairns, Mr. Brad Birch, Ben Richards, Hank Soul, they are the boys from Airtime FMX. Oh, good on you, boys. Hey, well, I tell you what, we're going to take it up because we're going to go on some rides. I want to dangle. Oh, what's going on? You guys want to do one more? Oh, no. Well, it's up to you guys out there, Cairns. You know the rules. If you go crazy, we go crazy. What do you say? Do you want to see some more? I said yes. Let's go. Final round. Freestyles in the house. God love you, Cairns. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. And don't forget, we're going to be back a little bit later on for you, just before the fireworks. We're going to throw down a huge point. And if you do have those photos or videos, make sure you check them up on your socials and just use the hashtag #InTheCairnsShow or AirTimeFMX. Alrighty, Venture Money, well, we're going to do one more out here. But this is going to be bigger than what we've done before. And you guys are going to get louder than you've gone before, so let's start making some noise out there. Let's start making some noise out there. And we'll bring these boys in one more time. Here we go, start business, start the outside. Freestyle, money crush team. Make some noise for boys out there. You got Mr. Brad Punch, Ben Richards, and Kane Soul, the best in the business there, Time FMX. Good on you, boys. My name's Tommy e.t.c. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with you a little bit later on before the fireworks. Get out there and have some fun. G'day, Chriso. Hey, I'll tell you what, every time I come and do the show with you, you make me feel really underdressed. You look very dapper, my friend. I'm still wearing shorts and it's after 6.
Well, that's the point. It's after 6.
Oh, got it. Right. Okay, good. Yeah, fair
So
enough.
I start out here at, 8:30 in the morning and go through till after the fireworks.
Right.
You're meant to be comfortable. I'm here to do the job that I do. So,
Got it.
thank you. Thank you very much for the
All right, good to see
compliment. You too. We'll see you a little bit later on. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together yet again for Tommy G, the MC, and the Airtime Freestyle Motocross team. As I said, they will be back a little bit later on. Well, those guys will go and get rid of the bikes. They'll come back and they'll move the jump. Then we will get some Eskies back out on the track and we will get underway with our second block of Esky races here, proudly brought to us by Triple M. But before that happens, just want to say a couple of thank yous. One of those are to all of our sponsors. We cannot do what we do here at the show without our sponsors and their very generous sponsorship. They help us put on a show for you and your community. So if you have the ability to support our sponsors, please do so. Also, another big thank you goes out to all of the volunteers involved here with the Cairns Show Society. Without our volunteers, we cannot do what we do and we cannot put the show on. So to all of the volunteers, whether it be our president, Mr. Ian, our committee, the heads of all the areas, or all of the officials that come in to do a couple of hours work during the show itself, as I said, without all of those volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do the job that we do. As we can see, Sideshow Alley in the distance there, well and truly still open for business, and that will tick on into the night. So please visit Sideshow Alley, have a look. All of our pavilions, not sure whether they're still open, but they, if they're not, they will definitely be open again tomorrow. tomorrow for your perusal. And on Friday, definitely worth having a look through the time and effort that has gone into the presentations and the exhibits within the pavilions are absolutely wonderful to see, so you do want to take the time to go and have a look at everything around the ground. And it brings to you the produce that is grown locally and within Australia. It brings to you both the food and the fibre, so the wool, the leather and everything in between. That is grown here in Australia. Hours and hours and hours goes into making and growing those goods. So to see what people do with them and take and make out of them is absolutely amazing. So definitely worth a look down in our pavilions. There is also a presentation or an exhibit down in the Fred Mile Pavilion or the Exhibition Centre showing 120 years of the Cairns Show. This is the 120th Cairns Show, and it is absolutely a credit to the whole society and the committee to be able to bring to you a show that is so steeped in history. So thank you as well for being part of it, for being here to have a look and being involved with the show. Well, the Eskies are getting out on the track. We just need to move this big truck and somebody decided to leave here. We're getting closer. That ramp needs to be picked up so that we can safely provide other entertainment a little bit later on. But it's like a well-oiled machine. Or the team from Airtime FMX know exactly the job that they need to do, where it needs to go, what they need to see. So it won't be too long. We will have this out of the road and we will be able to bring to you the next instalment of Esky Races. Well, if you haven't seen enough today, you will need to come back over the next couple of days to finish off seeing all that Cairns Show has to offer. We are starting off in the main arena here tomorrow morning from, as I said, 9 o'clock with horse events. We have ridden classes, we have show jumping, and that's all kicking off at 9 o'clock when the show officially opens to everybody. So come back, have a look. The show jumping here is absolutely wonderful. The Cairns Show is the largest show of its kind, being a regional show in Australia. You have got the largest variety and the largest selection of rides outside of a major royal. So that is a pretty big feather to have in your cap. Well, the track's gone. We'll just line up a couple of little things here and we will be able to bring these Esky races out to you this evening. We know that Molly has done a great job in wrangling up some participants, so they'll be out to do their thing on the Eskies rather shortly. Following on from our Esky races and the second instalment of said, we will come back for the second part of Chicken Run. St Micah's Dance Troupe will be joining us here on the main stage to provide us with their dancing entertainment. Cowgirls with Wings trick riding for the first time here at Cairns Show will be out at about 7:45. Following on from the Cowgirls with Wings trick riding, Triple M will be back with the last racing tournament for the Eskies here tonight. Then we have our Airtime Freestyle Motocross team back with the truck and the jump to do their thing. And then we finish off the night with a bang at about 8:30 this evening. The fireworks display brought to us by the Safety Card Australia and Explosive Arts Fireworks. So that will go off with a bang. Finished day one here at Cairns Show for 2025. I'm looking forward to it, as no doubt you are, but we have got plenty between now and then. Well, ladies and gents, I believe she has a microphone in hand. No, not yet. That's right, won't be too far away.